Hi, my name is Shannon McCormick, and I'd like to talk to you a bit about myself, my background in education and work, and why I'm interested in teaching in South Korea. I currently live in Rochester, New York, and I was born and raised here. I attended an arts high school, in which I majored in creative writing. I love writing in English, very much interested in, I'm actually a published writer. After I completed high school, I attended university for English, and I did take a leave from university because I needed to work full time in order to financially support my family. But since then, I have been working full time in the human services field and attending school part time. And I'm happy to say that I recently have completed my bachelor's degree in community and human services from Empire State University College in New York. And like I said, for the past 10 years, I've been working in human services as a counselor for youth and adults with mental illnesses. And this has been very challenging work, but also very rewarding. At this time, I'm looking to expand my horizons into other areas and revisit teaching as a possible career. I do have experience working as a teacher's assistant in a school with students with special needs. These were students with behavioral, emotional, and other disabilities that required special education services. And again, this was very challenging work, but I did learn a lot from this experience. I learned a lot about classroom management techniques because many of these students had behavioral issues, and the classroom could get unruly very quickly if the teacher was not on top of the situation. I learned that it's very important to be aware and give each student as much individualized attention as possible. I also learned that it's helpful for the teacher to stay energetic and enthusiastic about what they're teaching because that helps keep the students motivated and on task and ensures success for them. I'm very interested in teaching English because I love the English language. And like I said before, I'm a published writer. I've taught creative writing and poetry in my experience as a teacher's aide and was actually responsible for coming up with lessons plans centered around creative writing and the writing process. When the teacher wasn't there, I was responsible for presenting those concepts and tutoring those concepts. So I think that this would be a natural position for me to teach English. I'm a very patient person, and I think that patience is absolutely necessary when working with students and teaching a foreign language. When it came to looking at what I wanted to do as far as teaching, there's many countries that are options for teaching English, but for myself, Korea has always been the first option. I've studied quite a bit about the history and the culture of Korea, and ever since my cousin taught there for 3 years and introduced me to Korea, I've been very interested in visiting there, and I would feel extremely privileged to live and work there. I'm really interested in immersing myself into social and cultural activities. I love Korean watercolors and would love to take courses in that. Also, the art of Hanji and Taekwondo. I'm very interested in getting involved in those types of activities. I also love Korean food. I love kimchi. It's something that I was introduced to last year, and now we eat at my favorite Korean restaurant once a week, so that's something that I think I would adapt to very easily. And in general, I'm a very adaptable and flexible person. I've worked in my experience as a counselor with many, many people who were immigrants or for whom English was a second language and was able to successfully communicate and work with those clients. So I think that I would be a very strong candidate for an English teacher in a foreign country. I think Korea has so much to offer. There's the history, the rich history, the landscape. There's beautiful, serene mountains, the temples that I'm so eager to visit. And then you have cities where there's so much to see and do and just amazing architecture. So I'm very excited at the prospect of teaching and visiting Korea. I hope to establish a working relationship with you, and I thank you for listening.